Welcome everyone. This is Pablo from Style Systems. Now I want to talk about no excuse. Why do we give excuses? Why do we give excuses all the time? I get excuses all of the time. Whenever I'm doing a sale or some shit like that. And if you're a salesman, you probably know about this too. We get excuses all of the time, right? But I want to keep it on my own, on my business, which is image. But I always get the excuse of, oh, I'm waiting until I lose a little bit of weight. I want to be thinner until I purchase one of your products, or until I get my image consultation, or until I improve with my wardrobe. Oh shit, okay. Or I'm waiting until I get a new until I get my promotion, so I can get the money, so I can improve with my style and whatnot. I'm like, oh, well, okay. So we give excuses all of the time. And those excuses, they could be many things. They could be that they don't trust me, If you're a salesman, you know about it. Shout out to my brother, Brian Casella, close the deal. However, those excuses, they are just representing one thing, and one thing at all. One thing only. Which is the mentality of the person. People are always giving excuses. And why they are always giving excuses? God damn it, excuse my English. They are giving excuses to me, to you, or you are making excuses because first of all, you lack the confidence, right, in yourself. So you're like, ugh, procrastinating and whatnot. Or the way you do one thing is the way you do absolutely everything. So if you're making excuses, what else are you giving excuses to? Maybe you're giving excuses to me right now into improving your style, but maybe this is just food for the mind, food for thoughts or some shit like that. Maybe you are giving excuses on something else too. Like, oh, tomorrow I want to wake up at 6 o'clock. Ah, shit, well, maybe tomorrow, or maybe the day after tomorrow, or blah, 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 blah. And we give excuses. We come up with stories to back them up. Those goddamn excuses. And that's basically, that happens because the mind is trying to protect ourselves from becoming insane. So if you're giving excuses all the time, let's say, I'm not going to talk about money. I'm not going to talk about money, but I'm going to talk about image, okay? Let's leave it at image. If you're giving excuses all the time for not improving with your style, with your image, eventually you're going to look like shit. Eventually, you are going to look neglected, like someone who does not care about himself or herself. So, the mind, the mind is not going to tell you, yeah, you're a fat piece of shit, and you look like shit, and you look like the homeless down the street. Your mind is going to try to protect you. Okay? So it's going to make up stories to back those excuses on why are you not taking care of yourself. So your mind is going to be like, oh, well, it's because there's more important things in life. Oh, well, no, it's because there's priorities, right? I have to go to the gym first. Oh, I have to make some money first. All of those are, very good, not objections, but stories or I forget the word, but you get what I'm saying. All of those are valid. Yeah, you need to make money. Yeah, you have to eat properly. Yeah, you have to go to the gym. However, listen to me carefully, because this is very important. You start where you are to go to where you want to get. You start where you are, whatever that is, to go to where you want to get. And you do it step by step, systematically. That's why Style Systems is called Style Systems, because it is a system, or many systems, you know, that systematically you get to where you want to get. So instead of saying or giving excuses of, oh, I'm fat, I need to lose some weight until I improve my image, why don't you improve with what you already have? Now, I'm not promoting being fat. I'm not promoting being overweighted. No, fuck no. However, if you are like that right now, why don't you present yourself in the best way possible, whatever that means? I mean, it doesn't matter where you live, how much money do you have, how tall you are, how much do you weigh. Stop giving excuses, okay? Stop giving excuses and start where you are. There are things that you can do right now. I bet you from the bottom of my heart that there are some things that you can do right now, today, by watching this video right now, that will increment or that will improve your situation or get you closer to what you want to go. Instead of giving excuses all the goddamn time. I mean, I get it. If you don't want to buy from me, I get it, you know. If you don't like me, whatever. But stop giving excuses on improving your image. Don't do it with me. Go with someone else, but improve. Do something with your image. Oh, yeah, I'm waiting on a... Oh, you know, next month, you know, I'm gonna be shit. I have a lot on my plate right now, so you know, I'm very busy. So next month, I'm going to improve with my image. I mean, I don't get it. I'm so glad that I don't get it. Maybe I was like that back in the day, but now I reprogrammed myself that I don't get it. I mean, I don't even accept that statement anymore. It's like, the fuck is that mean? So instead of being like, oh, I'm gonna wait, you know, I guess, you know, I have a lot on my plate. You know, all of those are excuses. So why don't you start with one little thing right now? It could be the simplest thing, like putting on a hat, if you're a man, or wearing a handkerchief, whatever that it is. But taking the first step for improving yourself. Now, there shouldn't be any excuse on improving yourself. You have to be the best version of yourself all of the time without giving any excuses. I mean, if you don't have the money, okay, you still have to do you. I hope this makes sense to you, man. This is something that I learned from one of my mentors, Arash Sapardi Basar. Shout out to you. I mean, you should not give excuses, and nothing should prevent you from playing your song, from expressing yourself, from becoming the best version of yourself. So let's say that my English is not so good, but that does not prevent me from speaking my truth, right? I'm doing these goddamn videos. Whether you like it or not, that is not going to prevent me from doing it, from expressing myself, from becoming the best version of myself. So there shouldn't be any excuses. Regardless of the level that you find yourself in, it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. Okay? If you're high level, if you're average, if you are shitty level, that must not stop you from becoming the best version of yourself. I hope that makes sense. Stop giving excuses. You know, just look at nature. You know, nature wouldn't exist if the animals gave excuses like us. Like, I don't want to go hunting today. I feel kind of sad. Come on, they don't give excuses. They can't. They do what they have to do, and so can you. So stop giving excuses. Improve with your style. Improve with your image. Improve with your life. And with that, I will see you on the next one.